is Mary Burns, and I teach technology. Does your computer screen look like this? Well then, you're in luck. On Thursday, April 1st, we'll be looking at Windows 10, the operating system of your PC. This class will introduce you to some of the tools and services available on your Windows 10 device. It will cover the basics of getting in, organizing apps and programs, the various parts of the screen, and much more. Join us on April 1st at 10 a.m. as we look at the ins and outs of Windows 10.
Hi, I'm Blaine Davies. Harry Truman once called Eleanor Roosevelt First Lady of the World. He believed it was a good description of the woman he had just appointed a delegate to the United Nations. Eleanor was our nation's first feminist First Lady. And during the years she and Franklin Roosevelt lived in the White House, she became perhaps the most active and influential First Lady in our nation's history. While her paralyzed husband led our country through the Great Depression and World War II, Eleanor traveled throughout the country and the world, bringing back to the White House a perspective that Franklin Roosevelt valued, appreciated, and often acted upon. Please join me Tuesday, March 30th at 1 o'clock when we explore the life of the remarkable Eleanor Roosevelt.
Mary Magdalene is among the world's most famous women, yet very little is actually known about her. Two common depictions, as a reformed prostitute or as Jesus' wife, are both almost certainly false. But then, who was she? And what exciting event happened to her in 2016? I'm Philip Pride, SDSU Professor Emeritus, and this talk will be an objective review of the historical Mary Magdalene. It is based on writings by biblical scholars, as well as from other various sources. Join us on Thursday, April 1st at 1 p.m. for insights about one of the history's most remarkable women in the search for the true Mary Magdalene.
Hi, I'm going to be talking about Shakespeare and his comedies. I'm going to be talking about what makes a comedy. Why do we consider some plays that aren't very funny, like, say, Measure for Measure, a comedy? Is it just the fact that it ends in the promise of marriage? What is a Shakespearean comedy all about? We'll look at some examples and talk about sort of the genre and why it was labeled a comedy in the folio. Join me.
Hi, I'm Henry George, and I would like to invite you to my lecture on the surprising life of words. Words have something to say about human communication and creativity. In this lecture, we'll want to explore the history of English words as to their origin and observe how the meaning and usage of these words has changed through time. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
One of the things we all love to do is watch movies. I'm particularly fond of old movies. I like watching movies, docudramas, and war movies and history. But I've always been fascinated by the stories that supposedly tell an important part of history, like the Birdman of Alcatraz or the Battle of the Little Bighorn. It's amazing, but Hollywood does tend to skew the truth just a little bit. So what I like to do is find out what the real story was. And here's your chance to learn the real story of the Birdman of Alcatraz, of the Battle of the Little Bighorn, about Bonnie and Clyde, about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The truth is much more fascinating than the movies. But as John Ford always said, when the legend becomes truth, print the legend. Well, now you're going to learn the truth.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. J, and I'd like to invite you to my lecture on the complete guide to your energy field next Tuesday, March 30th at 10 a.m. Did you know that your energy field, the aura, today called the biofield, holds your body, your physical body in this dimension of space-time? That you don't radiate an aura, your aura actually radiates you? Sounds a little interesting, doesn't it? Well, this fascinating lecture will explore the human biofield from the ancient Vedas, the three dimensions of reality and individuation, to modern science's measurements of the biofield and a couple of instrumentation, but also tools and techniques to increase your awareness of something that you already possess. So I'm Dr. J, and I hope you will join me Tuesday, March 30th at 10 a.m. for exploring the complete guide to your energy field. And I'll see you then.
Hi everyone, I'm Peter Boland, inviting you to join me this coming Friday and every Friday for Friday Reflections here at San Diego Oasis through the magic of our Zoom machines. Let's scratch down below the surface of our ordinary lives for hidden treasure, and let's root back into the world's wisdom traditions for tools that we can wield to build a path out of this craziness toward our best life. That's what we do every Friday at Friday Reflections. See you there.